Hello, my lovely sixth graders. I miss you guys. I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I am here to tell you about this week's assignments. So we ended last week with some goal setting, and some of us need to fine tune that goal setting. So please check the directions and see when my Google Meets are going to be, because I'm offering more this week. I messaged a bunch of you on your assignment from last week that we need to meet. You need to hop on a Google Meet with me so we can go over your goals so it's more specific. So please make sure you do that. Okay, I am going to present my screen to you just like I did last week so that y'all can see what I'm talking about. I'm a little dark, sorry. Back is to the sun apparently. Okay, so this is what I've got. Where are we? Here we are, yes? Yes, here we are. All right, so this is what your worksheet's gonna look like. All right, so you've got my goal and my plan. If you remember from last week, right, last week, we ended right here. Right, so you had created this whole thing, this was mine, and at the very bottom was the my goal, my plan. I'm just gonna copy and paste exactly what I had here right into here. That's it. So I'm gonna do a big old boom. My goal was by June 19th, I'll be able to run to the top of the mountain without stopping and complete 5 pull-ups. My plan was how I was going to get there. Now, if we will, a handful of you guys had your goal significantly too far out, like years away. And that it's great to have a long-term goal. For right now, what I would like to do is pick a short-term goal or a shorter-term goal. So I would say at the earliest, your goal should be accomplished by June 19th, the end of school. And at the latest, your goal should be accomplished by like July 4th. So stay within that range. So within the next month and a half, I want you to be able to complete this goal. The my plan part, right? I'm giving you a specific plan of what it is that I'm going to do right here in order to accomplish this goal, right? Run the mountain Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So rather than me just saying, I'm going to run more could mean so much. It could mean that I'm going to run 7 days a week, which I shouldn't do, maybe run 6 days a week, which I won't do. I know I won't. Or run more could mean I run 5 extra feet, in which case I ran more. Do I check that box off? No, because that's not what I'm really after. So please make sure that your goals and your plans are very specific. Some of you guys, just to reiterate this part, had your goal ending tomorrow. Oh, my goal is, it's not a tomorrow goal. It's a short-term goal. So within the next couple of weeks, I said, right, like a month-ish to a month and a half away. It should be enough of a challenge that it's hard to reach it in a month, but it shouldn't be so hard that you can't reach it, right? That achievable and realistic part. All right, so once I put my goal and my plan here, this is A, to remind you what you're working for, and B, remind me what you're working for, because remember, I have like 200 plus students, and sadly, my brain can't keep track of all of your goals. So then what you're gonna do, guys, is this is your assignment. You're gonna give me a 3-day log, if you will, of what you've done to help yourself get to that goal. Now, my plan was very specific. So I will say the date is, right, Monday, May 25th. What part of your plan did you implement? I ran mountain. I guess I should say I asked you guys to make complete sentences, so I will do the same because I'm going to be a good leader. I ran the mountain, mountain, steady to the top. I stopped 2 times. I walked 2 times. Today, I also completed my pull-up workout on the monkey bars. On the monkey bars. Now, if you guys notice, I'm writing full sentences. I'm capitalizing my I's, right? I'm using proper grammar. The expectation is that you're still doing this because you're still practicing to become a better writer. Even in phys ed, the expectation is the same or similar-ish to English class. So please make sure that you don't text me, that you actually write to me. So that's what I did. I ran the mountain steady to the top. I walked 2 times. I ran all the way down. My time was 28 minutes. I'm being very detailed because if I want good credit for each day, I need to provide that detail, right? It says provide detail. This is where you get your main credit for the week. So that would be Monday's workout. Now let's pretend tomorrow, Tuesday, I do a workout. Now I said in my plan that I was going to run Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and train Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday run too. But maybe the plan changes a little bit, right? Maybe I have this crazy amount of energy and I need to go for a run tomorrow. So I'm allowed to change the plan because it's my goal. As long as I stick to the general idea of it. So maybe Tuesday, May 26th, I did sprints for 1 mile. So sprints, this is the interval part of it. Intervals of 30-second sprint, SPRINT, 1 minute walk, right? Maybe that's what I do on Tuesday. And then perhaps the next day I train is Wednesday, or maybe it's Friday morning, right? Then I would put that in the next box down here because this is a part of that top box. So, right, then maybe it's Friday, Tuesday is the 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. Did I just do that math right? Yikes. Right, maybe Friday the 29th. I did upper body, wow, upper body workout. And then I would continue writing here. The upper body workout, this consisted of bicep curls, a bent over row. So if I'm doing pull-ups, right, for pull-ups, I'm really focusing on biceps because that helps. Biceps help bend at the elbow, so I'm bending at my elbow. My latissimus dorsi helps to pull my arms down, so I'm bending at the elbow and pulling my arms down. Those are 2 big muscles that are worked, so I would focus on both of those: bicep curls, biceps, bent over rows, work on lats. Perhaps I also did, like a front raise to really help the assister muscles in my deltoids, RAISE. And then perhaps I also did, 21s for bicep curls. 3 sets of 8 for each. Boom. So now you're telling me, oh, and Friday I'm supposed to run too, right? So steady run on the mountain, MUNTAIN. Stopped to walk 3 times. Total time was 30 minutes. So this is something of what your work for the week will look like. I'm gonna stop presenting so you guys can see me. Hey, okay, so the whole idea, guys, is that you created these goals last week. And now this week, I want you to really dive in and start working on those goals. Some people had goals of increasing their score for the push-up test, right? We just did all that fitness testing. That was on purpose, so that perhaps maybe you want to work on something specific in the fitness testing. And that's very measurable because you have a test that you did, you have your pre-score, right? And then you'll have a post score. So if your push-up score was 3 and you really want to be able to do 8 push-ups or 10 push-ups, right? Then that is something, that's your goal, right? My goal is to increase my push-up score from 3 to 8 by June 19th, I'm going to do full body, because push-ups really are full body. They are a lot of chest and a lot of triceps. But they're also, right, like you have to squeeze your whole core. Really is a great exercise. So, you create your plan. 3 days a week, or 2 days a week, I'm gonna just work on push-ups. 2 days a week, I'm gonna work on upper body lift or something like that, right? If you had picked a goal that wasn't assimilated with the fitness testing, right? Not a mile run and reducing your mile run time, not a push-up or sit-up score, that is totally fine, right? Some of you guys had goals about being able to hold a handstand for a certain amount of time. Great goal. You still have stuff that you can do other than just handstands to get better at handstands, right? Handstands require a significant amount of shoulder strength and core strength to make sure that you're not all like loosey-goosey, right? If you did something like, what were some of your other goals? We had a lot of mile run goals, or distance running goals. We had a couple push-up goals. I reached out to the people who need to kind of fix their goals, or I emailed you or messaged you on your assignment last week. I am going to host Google Meets lots this week. So Tuesday, I will host one at noon. Wednesday, I will host one at noon. Thursday, I will host one starting at 11:30 until 12:30, right? So it's all that lunchtime hour. If you want to have lunch, open up your Google Meet and we can like shove food in our faces and chat at the same time. I would love that. Take your time on this one, right? You have some time to walk through this. If you have questions, go back and watch the other video that I did last week for the SMART goals. If you're like, Mrs. Perkins, I don't get that one, then hop on a Google Meet with me. Please message me, email me, and just ask for a good time. Okay. Otherwise, I can see you on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, right around that noon time. Okay. Please make sure that these are due. They're in before noon on Friday, because I have to have enough time in order to grade them and then put them into portals. I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. Happy Memorial Day. If you have people in your life who are veterans or are currently serving, thank them for me and from you. Okay. Goodbye, guys. I need to stop recording.